Hello, this is Brandon S. Heyer with Groove 3. In this fast groove, I'll demonstrate how a drum trigger can deliver effortless gating. Drum triggers are widely known for their usefulness when triggering samples. However, a drum trigger itself is nothing more than a contact microphone that picks up an isolated transient every time the drum is played. We can use the audio from a drum trigger to help with gating. In this example, the ghost notes of the snare are quieter than the bleed from the kick drum and cymbals. While this isn't always a problem, it would become one if we wanted to bring the ghost notes up in the mix. The kick drum and cymbals would soon become prominent in the snare track if we bring up the low-level information. Typically, a gate could be used to let only the transients of the snare drum through. However, since the bleed is happening in similar frequency ranges as the snare, it's not very easy to gate out the bleed. However, this gate can be keyed from the sidechain input. If we set the gate to key from the sidechain, then we send the trigger track into the sidechain. The bleed doesn't exist on the trigger track, so the gate is only responding to a perfect transient from the snare drum. This gives us cleaner results even with our ghost notes. If you don't have drum triggers, you can make a trigger track by hand. Duplicate the snare drum track and zoom in to the transients. Cut out the first up and down cycle of the transient and throw away everything else. This will take a little time and patience, but once you're finished, you'll have a perfect trigger track ready to use. Trigger tracks are also excellent for improving the accuracy of drum replacement tools, as the isolated transient will ensure perfect triggering every time. To learn more about recording drums, check out Tracking Rock Drums and all of the other great titles over at Groove 3. And stay tuned to Groove3.com for more fast grooves. Thank you for watching.